I've been hurt in ways I don't talk about. Worn my scars like a worn out coat. Every promise I ever believed in left me colder than the roads I drove.
I learned how to numb the feeling, how to laugh when something breaks. I thought I knew every version of pain till you walked in and changed the shape.
You didn't come to save me,
You didn't promise rainbows or truth.
you just stayed when it was ugly,
And that's what pulled me close to you.
You're my favorite kind of pain,
The kind that hurts but heals me again, the kind that makes me feel alive. Even when I'm barely standing inside, you don't cut me just to leave. You stay and bleed right next to me. Yeah, loving you don't feel safe, but you're my favorite kind of pain.
I've loved ghosts in empty rooms,
Chased highs that faded fast.
I gave my heart to temporary hands that never planned to last.
But you see me when I'm shaking.
When my anger starts to rise,
You don't run from my reflection, you look me dead in the eyes.
you know the weight I'm dragging.
You don't ask me to pretend, you just say I'm not scared of this, and reach for my hand again.
You're my favorite kind of pain,
The kind that tells me I'm not insane, the kind that hurts but feels like home, like I don't have to walk alone. You don't love me halfway through, you take the fire and the truth. Yeah, loving you don't feel safe, but you're my favorite kind of
I've been strong for far too long, learned how to stand without a sound.
I buried needs I was ashamed of, called it freedom, called it proud.
But when you break down in my arms,
Something in me breaks too.
I don't want a love that's painless.
I want something honest and true. If loving you costs me sleep,
If it makes my heart ache,
I'd rather feel this deeply than never feel this way.
you're my favorite kind of pain,
The kind that burns but keeps me sane.
the kind that makes me fight to stay.
Not run when things get hard to face. We don't hide, we don't escape. We let the truth leave its mark and stay. Yeah, loving you don't feel safe, but you're my favorite kind of pain.
Maybe love was never meant to be easy.
Maybe it's meant to leave a scar.
Maybe it's choosing to stay broken together instead of breaking apart.
If this is what real feels like,
I don't want comfort, I want real.
I don't want numb, I don't want quiet, I want something I can feel.
I've been drowning in my past,
Trying not to look back
but you stand in the wreckage.
and tell me I'm more than that. You're my favorite kind of pain,
The kind I choose again and again.
the kind that doesn't let me hide, that pulls the truth out when I lie. If this love leaves us changed, then maybe that's the point of pain.
come to save me. You didn't promise rainbows are true.
You just stayed when it was ugly, and that's what pulled me close to you.
You're my favorite kind of pain, the kind that hurts but heals me again, the kind that makes me feel alive, even when I'm barely standing inside. You don't cut me just to leave, you stay and bleed right next to me. Yeah, loving you don't feel safe, but you're my favorite kind of pain. I've loved ghosts in empty rooms, chased highs that faded fast. I gave my heart to temporary hands that never planned to last.
But you see me when I'm shaking, when my anger starts to rise. You don't run from my reflection, you look me dead in the eyes.
You know the weight I'm dragging, you don't ask me to pretend. You just say, I'm not scared of this, and reach for my hand again. You're my favorite kind of pain, the kind that tells me I'm not insane, the kind that hurts but feels like home, like I don't have to walk alone. You don't love me halfway through, you take the fire and the truth. Yeah, loving you don't feel safe, but you're my favorite kind of pain. I've been strong for far too long, learned how to stand without a sound. I buried needs I was ashamed of, called it freedom, called it proud. But when you break down in my arms, something in me breaks too. I don't want a love that's painless, I want something honest and true.
If loving you costs me sleep, if it makes my heart ache, I'd rather feel this deeply than never feel this way.
You're my favorite kind of pain, the kind that burns but keeps me sane, the kind that makes me fight to stay, not run when things get hard to face.
We don't hide, we don't escape, we let the truth leave its mark and stay. Yeah, loving you don't feel safe, but you're my favorite kind of pain.
Maybe love was never meant to be easy, maybe it's meant to leave a scar. Maybe it's choosing to stay broken together instead of breaking apart.
If this is what real feels like, I don't want comfort, I want real. I don't want numb, I don't want quiet, I want something I can feel.
I've been drowning in my past, trying not to look back, but you stand in the wreckage and tell me I'm more than that.
You're my favorite kind of pain, the kind I choose again and again, the kind that doesn't let me hide, that pulls the truth out when I lie. If this love leaves us changed, then maybe that's the point of pain.
Yeah, loving you don't feel safe, but you're my favorite kind